So I didn't want to tell my dad. Most of my stories I didn't want to tell my dad. Yeah, so I'll start the last one. Obviously, you gotta save the best for last.
Yeah.
So I'll start with the pin scour. Do you remember the Ojo pin scour?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, forever ago we had at Ojo this pin scour. It was like an old military Jeep. I think it's from Austria or something. But it's got 2 front seats and then 5, I think, a bench of 5 and then another bench of 5 that face each other in the back. And so one day we decided to take it off-roading without my dad's approval. So we went out to this place called 5 Mile in Utah, and we're just putting around out there. Don't really know the area. I got my friends in the back, and it was a good time. Sun starts going down, starts getting dark. We don't know the area, like I said, and we just keep driving around all these trails. All of a sudden, one trail started getting a little tight. We're driving down it, and then it like starts doing like a little V thing, and so like we're just flexing over this little V thing, and it's pitch black by now, so it's dark. And then all of a sudden, it looked like the trail just stopped. Like the headlights just didn't show anything anymore. And so then we put it in park, and for one, the parking brake didn't work very well, and so it was kind of sketchy. So we grabbed rocks and put it under the wheels because it was a steep angle, and walked up to the end, and it actually became like a little waterfall. So it was like this gnarly little rock fall thing. So we're like, crap, like can't go down that. And so now we have to go back up this little like V channel thing, and there's trees all on the side, so you couldn't like do an easy turnaround and flip around. So we're like, we have to just try to reverse up this little channel thing. So we throw it in reverse. The pin scour is full of people trying to reverse up this kind of steep hill. Then takes a little time, and then the reverse gear starts smelling pretty bad, or the clutch or whatever it was. I don't even know. I'm not a mechanic. So it just starts reeking, and so we decide to stop and assess the damage. Nothing was wrong, but it wouldn't reverse very well anymore, and the clutch wouldn't engage very well. So we had to sit for like an hour or 2 out in the middle of the desert, let it cool off, whatever. Like I said, I don't know what really happens under the hood. So we decided we can't reverse anymore. Like it just wouldn't go up the hill anymore. So we had to do the Austin Powers maneuver, like without going up and out into the trees. Like you literally just had to go like this, back and forth, back and forth. And it was in that V, like I said. And so as soon as you start backing up, like it starts flexing, the wheels start coming off the ground, and it was pretty wild. Like it was close to flipping a few times. It was crazy. A couple times, some angles, my friends were out of the pin scour and then like holding the side of the pin scour just to kind of help balance it as I was doing this. So anyways, that takes forever. I can't remember how long it was, but it took us a long time to flip out of that V and finally get back around and start heading back. And by then, like the clutch was working okay and stuff, so we ended up being just fine driving all the way back home. Funny part of that, so I didn't want to tell my dad. Most of my stories I didn't want to tell my dad. And so I decided, so I'm part of the LDS Church, or the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, as they make you say now. So I was about ready to leave on my mission right before this happened. And so I had to give my farewell speech and or talk, whatever. So I get up on the pulpit, and then I had the brilliant idea to tell that story while my dad was in the seats or whatever. So it was perfect. It was awesome. It was hilarious. So I end up telling the story. I try to make a cool spin about it, like how we all bonded and came together or whatever. I try to make it cool. And then I was like, Dad, like the only reason I'm telling this story is because you're down there and I'm up here, and we have all these witnesses, and you can't do anything about it. And anyways, so that was that story.